You can be surrounded by people and still feel deeply lonely. Millions of people experience this. So many, in fact, that 1 in 6 people worldwide lives with a persistent sense of loneliness, according to the World Health Organization. And this isn't about having no one around. Some studies show that over 20% of people live in social isolation, even though they work, communicate, and appear normal. Other data suggest the number may be as high as 39% of the population. So it's important to say this clearly from the start. Loneliness isn't about being alone. It's about the absence of real emotional connection, even when other people are present. And sometimes it's felt most intensely when people are nearby. You can be in a family, in a relationship, constantly in touch, working in a team, and still catch yourself thinking, I'm here, but it's like I don't really exist. Because loneliness isn't about the number of contacts. It's about not being emotionally met, not being felt or received for who you truly are. Modern research, including data from the World Health Organization, distinguishes between two related but different experiences: social loneliness, when there are very few people around, and emotional loneliness, when people are present but there's no sense of closeness, resonance, or safe connection. And it's emotional loneliness that most often goes unnoticed, because on the outside, everything looks fine. Many people think loneliness is just sadness, but more often it disguises itself as something else. For example, as emptiness after socializing. You talk, laugh, participate, and afterward, it feels like something inside has gone even quieter, even colder. Or as chronic exhaustion that doesn't go away with rest. Because this isn't physical tiredness, it's the fatigue of constantly being easy, monitoring yourself, and not showing too much. Sometimes loneliness shows up as a strong resistance to depth. Small talk feels safe, but the moment someone comes closer emotionally, tension appears, the urge to change the subject or to shut down. And sometimes it feels like this vague sense that everything seems fine, but something is missing. Life is happening on the outside. Inside, there's a lack of warmth and genuine involvement. Another important sign is muted inner emotions. You may understand others very well, but struggle to feel yourself. Or you automatically suppress emotions because at some point that was the only way to survive. All of this is often explained away as personality, introversion, or even labeled as emotional maturity. But in reality, these are not just traits, they're signals of a nervous system that has learned that close connection is unsafe. And this is crucial to understand. Loneliness is not a neutral state, it's chronic stress. Research shows that prolonged isolation increases the risk of anxiety and depression and even affects physical health. And the longer a person lives in this state, the more familiar it becomes, even if somewhere inside there's a quiet sense that this isn't how it's supposed to be. If you recognized yourself here, there is nothing wrong with you. This is a common human experience, one we rarely talk about out loud. In the next video, we'll explore what's actually happening inside a person and why loneliness can persist even when there are people around.